Hey, I'm here to do a test on an AliExpress portable power bank. When I bought it, it was rated at 80,000 milliamp hours. At first glance, it doesn't appear like it's going to be like that. I've had this for roughly a year now, so I have a bit of an idea of how it works, but I want to do a review for you guys so you can make an informed decision if you try to get one. Its features are, it's got a backlight on it, it's got two power levels, high, low, and then the strobe mode and off. On the end, it's got 4 bars to show you how full it is. Right now it's fully charged. When it's under solar light, the one will turn green. I plan on doing a review of how well it charges. Right now I'm using an iPhone 8, which has a rated capacity of 1821 milliamp hours. However, it just due to degradation of the battery, it's at 83%, which means it can hold roughly 1500 milliamp hours. So we're going to see how many times it can charge an iPhone 8 before it dies to see its capacity. I paid $22.40 for this delivered to my home, and we will also test the solar capabilities on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep draining the iPhone 8 down to empty and charging it back up to see how much power we can put back into it. And then after that, we will put it under the sun to see if the solar panel works and how well the solar panel works. I also want to add that the one output, this one right here, is 1 amp output, and then this one is advertised as 2 amp output. So it does have both those outputs on it. A little bit more on the light is it does have 6 LEDs in it, and it actually is fairly bright. Now how long it will last with the light on, I'm not sure. So now we're going to get to the test. We will run the battery down on my phone, charge it up until it's full, and then we will keep repeating that until the power bank is empty, and then I will report back with the findings on it. So it is the next day now. We finished charging the iPhone 8, which I'm recording from. The power bank is now flashing that it's empty. So I did the calculations. It charged it 2 times completely, and on the 3rd time it charged it up to 73%. So I calculate that at roughly, in the 3rd charge, charged at roughly 1095 milliamp hours. When you factor everything in together, it used, or it was able to charge roughly 4095 milliamp hours. That is a far cry from the 85 milliamp hours that it's rated for. So from now that it's empty, once again show it's empty, I will be charging it with solar over the next, I don't know how many days, and then I will get back with the results of that to see how well this works overall for $22.40. So what I'm doing here is I'm conducting the solar charging test for the AliExpress battery power bank. As you can see, I'm doing one for Amazon as well. What I'm doing here is I'm just placing this in the window. It gets sun probably 2/3 to 3/4 of the daylight. I'm going to be leaving them here, both of them at this angle. If you haven't seen one video, make sure to check out the other. They'll probably be coming out about a week apart. But I am doing the solar testing at the same time for them in the same location, so that way I can do a comparison video between the two of them. But this is my setup for. I might come back with updates along the way. If not, you will see it at the end with the completed results on how the solar charging worked on the AliExpress solar panel. So let's see where we're at here. I just pulled these out of the window. We're at the end of 6 days now. Not all of those have been sun, probably 4 sun, the other 2 are overcast. This one does not seem to be charging. It's still flashing blue. So I'm going to continue it and see how it goes. But like I say, we're at the end of 6 days, a bit of an update here. And this one does not seem to be charging in the sun. It's still flashing dead. Let's do a check-in on this. We are roughly 14 days of being in the sun. Not all of that was consistent. I did bring it in for a few days while I was away, and then when I got back, I'd put it back out. And it is still flashing dead. So, is the power bank from AliExpress worth it? Quick and simply, no. It was over $20. The solar charging does not work in the slightest. I have another solar power bank, which I'm currently doing a video on too, where the solar charger actually does work. But this one, it was rated at, I forget what I said earlier in the video, but it was rated at large capacity size. I think it was 50,000 milliamp hours. It got roughly, you'll have to look at the video, I guess I mentioned it earlier in the video, what it got. I think it was around 4,000. Not even close to what it was rated at. And it doesn't charge in the sun. So for the 20 bucks, you are better to buy one somewhere else. The AliExpress one just does not live up to what it is. That being said, the fact I have it and the fact it does still hold some power, I do use it, will continue to use it, because sometimes you just need that extra bit of power, and 2 power banks is better than 1 in some cases. So that's my final say on this one. Don't waste your money on the AliExpress one. Go to whatever store is close to you, buy one from Amazon. I'm sure there's other reviews on some of those ones. Spend your money better somewhere else. Don't waste it on this one. Thanks for watching.